Hello, this is Malorian, and this is going to be the start of my tale of girly men and mountain men. And what this really is I'm starting a new army. I'm going to be starting off with High Elves. My brother, he already kind of started with Warriors of Chaos. And what we're going to try doing here is kind of a slow grow. So we're going to start at 500 points. It's going to be 500 points for a little bit here while we gain momentum and start painting this. Because the whole idea behind this is that we want to end up at the end of this, after 1 year, with each of us having a fully painted 1850 point list, at least. And what that means then is that we're going to start at 500 points for the first month. After that month, we're going to be basically need to be primed and one color. The third month, fully painted, and then after that point, everything has to be fully painted, and you just go up by 150 points each month. Now, we might go faster than this and paint more, but no promises. We'll kind of see what happens. And to start this battle report with a safety moment, yeah, just don't let your wife drive your truck. That's about all. Alright, so for this first game here, we're just going battle line, keeping it simple. My left unit there is painted, but that's just painted from the guy I got it off of. But anyway, it's really hard to make a 500 point list. I mean, you get so used to making these 3,000 point lists which have everything you want, and when you bring it down to 500, man, it is freaking tough. But really what I have going from my side is I have 7 sword masters, I have a level 1 mage which has a lower fire, because that's awesome. I have an eagle, I have 10 archers, and 15 spearmen. You know, not awesome, not great, but hey, it's a good start. At any point, you can change your list. Of course, this means you have to paint more. For his side, he's going with 5 dogs, a chariot with the mark of Nurgle. He has a level 1 with the mark of Nurgle, who has also, I think, an enchanted shield. And then the rest of that unit is something like 9 warriors with shields and mark of Nurgle. So, yeah, very small, compact armies, and really the big part going to these small games is you really have to work on your movement skills and the way that the armies work together. I think, of course, killing his dogs will be pretty easy for me between the archers and, yeah, fireball if I need it, but probably just an eagle. The big thing is if that chariot charges anything, I'm dead, so I have to be very careful to try and deal with that. And then also his main unit there, I'm going to have to try and tag team it. So hopefully with my magic and my super fireballs I can bring them down, but we'll have to kind of see what happens. And here's just a close-up of his army. He's already started the process, so he's got the green going on his guys and the boots, and he's trying to decide all the rest of the colors. And that's why it's going to be kind of a slow start, just trying to decide what color you're going with. And by the way, I'm probably going pink. And yeah, here's another little close-up of my side. Not too great because of the way that the lighting was coming in. But yeah, the really cool thing about this deal that I got is, you know, High Elves have always been kind of a cool army. I've already stayed away from them because I figured I can't paint them right. But one thing that was pretty awesome is this guy was actually a fairly old gamer who got stuff long ago and then stopped and just didn't do anything with it. So he didn't really paint it, do anything. So he has these really old eagles in there. I think they might actually be hawks or something, but either way I'll be using them as eagles. He had the Ever Queen here, so that's pretty awesome. I got her guard as well, so that's always hard to find. And I also get Ariel, who is a special character from Wood Elves, who's kind of like this mage with butterfly wings and stuff. So anyway, cool to have some old models. Obviously, I want to get some of the new stuff too, and you know, that one of the next books to be revised should be the High Elves, so who knows what this will change once that comes out. So he gets first turn, he's really just moving up. He got the very first spell for Nurgle, which is basically casting on his own unit, and then anyone fighting them is going to be reduced weapon skill and initiative. So that's a pretty awesome spell for him to have. Either way, it didn't matter on this turn. And yeah, in case you're wondering, it was kind of silly putting the chariot on the other side of the woods. He realized it after the fact, but you know, it's only going to affect him on a 1 anyway. My turn 1, he didn't really look at the angles, so I have a flank charge with my eagle into his dogs, and that's going to be perfect. Take them off, and then I'll be in position to bait. End of my turn then, it looks like this. So yeah, he did do 1 wound to me, but the dogs are dead. You know, I'm there so I can bait the chariot. And otherwise, the big thing I did is my sword masters are trying to swing around the flank, and then I go for the big fireball and his warriors, get it off the irresistible force, do a wound to myself, and only kill 2 of his guys. So don't know if that's really worth the trade-off, but hey, whatever. And Otherwise, yeah, my other units are just waiting around because they're going to have to work together to beat these big units. Alright then, so his turn too, and he charges my eagle. I flee and roll like garbage, so he catches me, and he doesn't crash, obviously. Otherwise, he's just moving on up with his units, except for his dog staying in the back. I guess he's hoping to maybe blitz my character or something if I move up, but hey, I'm not too worried about them right now. On my turn, I just have to go for it. I mean, my eagle's gone. This is going to be my best chance to get a jump on the chariot. So in the front with the spearmen, in the flank with my archers. If this doesn't work, I'm screwed. But like I said, it's my best chance. Alright, so as you can see here, it worked, so thank God. One of the things that really helped is that he put all the attacks pretty much into the side to kill the archers, just because they'd be easier to kill. But really, it would probably have been better to kill some of those spearmen in the front, reduce my rank bonus, but either way, he broke and I ran him down. So that was fantastic. Big bunch of points there. Archers are down to his warriors. A fireball with another irresistible force had killed 2 more of them. This irresistible force just, did a wound to everybody touching me. Didn't really matter to me. And then, yeah, my sword masters are again moving up. So hopefully my archers can just hold them a little bit here, and then I can be flanking them with my spearmen and my swordmen. His turn 3, his dogs move up to go and block me. He has his spell up on him, so I'm going to be reduced by, I think, 2 to my weapon skill and initiative. And in combat, he crushes me, but as you see there, I rolled double 1s. So that's great, because as we were looking at it, we really didn't know if he was going to be hitting my spearman or not. It was going to be really close, but hey, if he can't move at all, then it's not a question. My turn 3, the sword masters kill those dogs, no problem. And in combat here, well, I mean, first my spearmen kind of reform to look at the flank, just in case. I lose combat with my archers after killing one of his guys. And yeah, I get away, which is pretty awesome. His turn 4, because my archers need double 1s to rally, he just turns around, casts a spell to get the extra, that bonus, gets it with irresistible force, and with the detonation, kills more of the warriors and does a wound to himself, so that's pretty bad for him. And yeah, and I'm just hoping for some charges on him now. So my turn 4, archers are running, everything gets into position, he stops my fireball, and that's pretty much it. His turn 5 then, he charges into my swordmasters, and I thought, haha, this is going to be working out great. This will probably turn out to be like somewhere where it'll be a draw, and then I can just hit him in the rear with my spearmen. But what happened is, man, I mean, when you'd think that it'd be a pretty easy for swordmasters to cut up some warriors, but the problem is that when you have your weapon skill initiative reduced, all of a sudden instead of hitting on 3s, I'm hitting on 4s. It's not re-rolled, and so in the end, I just kill like 1 guy. He rolls really crap and only kills 1 back. I break, unfortunately, and get away, but yeah, that was kind of just an interesting exchange there. My turn 5, archers run off the board. I try and hit him with a fireball and kill 1. My swordmasters rally, and my spearmen go to threaten him more in the rear. His turn 6, he doesn't want to take any chances, so he just passes his march test and zips around over here. And then on my turn 6, I just charge him, he flees, and that's pretty much it. So in the end, when we add it all up, I was ahead in victory points, but it wasn't enough for the win, because for the 100 you need. But the big thing here is it's kind of interesting to see how it was with the different units I had. I mean, like I said, that interaction between my sword masters and his guys, again, it was not like that's his signature spell. He was kind of lucky to get it, but then again, his other spells would have been awesome too. And another thing here is my spearmen, they're basically useless. I mean, they can fight off his dogs, but I really would need to get them into a flank or something to do anything. So that's always a story, with High Elves. Their core is not their strength. As well, I'd probably be better off going with White Lions instead of Sword Masters, but hey, there you go. So, like I said, next time you see this will be next month. Everything will be at least primed and have the first color on it. And I'm hoping to get a lot more color than that and painted. So we will see what happens. And I mean, for people out there that are High Elf pros or whatever, give me some tips, right? Let me know how you would start off with a small army. Let you know how you would grow with your 150 points. We can share some information here. So anyway, hope you liked it. Bye.